My name is Gucci Uka. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you like my content. Don't forget to check out all my previous contents. And if this is your first time here, or if it's not, welcome, and please make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much. So in one of my previous videos, I talked about independence, what it is to be independent, and why you should strive to be independent. And so in this video, I want to give you some personal tips on how to be independent. Now, I'm not saying that I'm completely independent in every single aspect of my life, but I think I do a pretty good job. I mean, maybe ask my family, they'll tell you better, but at least I believe that I don't rely on people. Mostly I don't rely on people for everything in my life, and I try as much as possible to do things by myself. So that's why I'm here, to help you out. Okay, and you can also help me out by writing comments below and telling me your own tips. So here are my tips on how to be independent. Number one, go to a boarding school. Now, I realize that of course many of us are too old to go to boarding school, but it's a very, very, very good way to become independent, because you go to school away from your family, away from your parents, and then you learn life. So if you can't go to a boarding school, go to a school away from your family. Yeah, it could be your undergraduate, that's the best time, but you can go to a graduate school or some place, or go and live away from your family. Go out of your father's house, of your mother's house. Go to a different country. Don't go to a boarding school in the same state where your parents, or a school in the same state where your parents or family members can come and visit you anytime. No, I'm telling you, go to a different country, if possible a different continent. That was how I started. I started from boarding school, then from there I went to a different country, from there I went to different continents. So I just had to be by myself, like I had to figure things out by myself. And that is one of the best ways to become independent. It will help you in life in the long run. Yes, you might struggle at first, but it will help you in the long run. And when I say go to a different place or a different country, I'm not saying you cannot have guardians or a relative in that country just in case of anything, and you can call for help. But try as much as possible to be away from your family, and that way you start to figure things out by yourself. Okay, so number 2 tips: try to do things by yourself. I think sometimes sometimes people are just lazy, me included. There are some things that maybe if the bulb dies, the light bulb goes out, I'm like, oh, if there's any guy I could call to fix it. But no, like, try. Take a chair, a stool, climb up, try to fix it by yourself. Be careful when you're doing it, but just try. Tell yourself, there's this thing we tell ourselves in Nigeria, that the other person does not have 2 heads. So what that means is that the person has 1 head, 1 brain, and so do you. Of course, we are all different in our abilities, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is that you can also think. So maybe try, just try. If you cannot do it, then you can ask for help. And this reminds me of a time when I was talking to one of my mentors, and I was talking about a problem, and he said, how would you solve this problem? And I was like, that's why I came to you, so that you can solve it. But if you're not available, then I'll try to figure it out by myself. And he was like, no, it should be the other way around. You should try to figure it out by yourself first, and then if you cannot, you come and meet me. And that made sense to me, and that's how it should be with most things. Like, think about it first, try to do it by yourself first. If you cannot do it by yourself, then you go and ask for help. That way you're still independent, or you're still gaining independence. It's better than just, if anything happens, you're just asking for help. Sometimes people might run away from you if they think that the only thing you do is ask for help. You don't want that. Like I said in my previous video, you don't want to feel like you're an inconvenience to someone, or let people start disrespecting you because you're always relying on them. So please try it out by yourself, and that includes trying out things on your phone by yourself. I'm not calling anybody's name, but I'm just saying, if something is on your phone, try to fix it by yourself. Try to make calls by yourself. Okay. Number 3, ask somebody to teach you. Now, like I said, if you try to do something by yourself and it doesn't work, you go and meet somebody to help you. But when you're asking somebody to help you, the thing that you should be doing is asking them to teach you. Because if you tell them help me and you close your eye and you just relax and you sleep, then when it's ready, they call you. They're like, oh, see, take it, it's ready. You didn't learn anything. You're not going to gain the skills that I talked about in my previous videos. And then if that thing gets bad again, or you have the same problems, you have to find the same person to come and help you or somebody else. So how about if they're helping you, you tell them, can you please teach me how to do this? And it could be anything really. It could be even doing your taxes. I do my taxes by myself because I was going to my school tax clinic and I was learning. I was like, can you show me? I want to try to do this by myself. Now, of course, my tax is not as complicated as a single person, you know, with one job and all of that. But I'm just giving that as an example. So if somebody is doing something for you, shine your eye, open your eyes, look, try to learn, try to ask them how they're doing it. So that the next time you can do it, take notes if you have to take notes, but try to do it by yourself. Number 4, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, right? If somebody teaches you how to do something and you never do it again, you will not learn how to do it. It's just like learning how to drive a car. If once you get your driver's license, you never touch a car again, you might forget how to drive a car unless you had a long practice before. So it's good for you to practice whatever it is that you want to become independent for. Try to practice. Try to do it over and over again. When you have an opportunity to do it, do it. Even if you don't have an opportunity to do it for yourself, if you see an opportunity to do it for somebody else, then do it. Take that opportunity, and that way you get to practice it more and more until you become an expert, and then you know how to do it by yourself. So that's a good way to become independent. And then number 5, travel by yourself. Do you hear me? Travel by yourself. If you have an opportunity to travel, get on that plane, get on that train, get on that boat, get inside that car and travel by yourself. Now, the first tip I talked about was going to school by yourself. And like I said, a lot of us or people have finished school, so maybe they might not have that opportunity. So take this travel opportunity. Travel by yourself. There's some people that don't even know how to travel by themselves. It's so bad that anytime they're traveling, they don't know where to pick up their luggage from. They don't know where to check in. They don't know where to go to. Nothing. Because they just used to rely on somebody to travel. So traveling by yourself is one way to become independent. Because by the time you figure things out, oh, how do I get from point A to point B? Who do I need to talk to? When I get to my hostel, my hotel, or my Airbnb, how do I move around? How do I use this map that I collected? How do I go on a walking tour? How do I find where to eat? Traveling is just a great opportunity. It exposes you to different aspects of life. Like if you really travel, it's not the one that you travel and then you sleep in bed all day, then you come back. No. When you travel and you go out and you explore, it's a great opportunity to become independent. By the time you finish that trip and come back, trust me, you would have gained some independent skills. Just trust me on this, okay? So those are my tips for becoming or being independent. If you have any other tips to share, please share them. Please write in the comment section. I would like to know. And don't forget to subscribe. Please, I beg you, subscribe. Click on the like button or thumbs up button. You see it there. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay happy, stay independent. Okay? Alright, take care. Bye. Hi. Do you call yourself Miss Independent or Mr. Independent? Yet you're still living in your mama's house and she's still doing your laundry and you're still borrowing money from your friends, from your guys, from your boyfriend and your girlfriend, and you can't even do anything by yourself. I got news for you. You are not independent, okay? Think again.